Hey folks, welcome back to my table. I'm definitely trying to learn how to do this live stream thing. Uh, it seems like it's the only way to go is to have to use this technology to reach out to people. Try to get folks to just want to participate in doing what we all know is right. Now, this channel, this is what's crazy. I know that everything I pull up on my computer, you guys are going to be able to see. So I actually set up my other account, let's say, to double check and make sure that I'm going live. Hey folks, welcome back to my table. I'm definitely trying to learn how to do this live stream thing. Seems like it's the only way to go is to have to use this technology out. Try to get folks to just want to participate in doing what we all know is right. Now, this channel, this is what's crazy. Alright, so for the most part, everything looks right. Except I can hear myself back there. Alrighty then. I think everything is set up and working right. What I'm going to do today is go through all 88 counties in Ohio to see who exactly we can vote for other than Democrats and Republicans. I've been doing this since Obama's second election, to where I show up to vote, but I don't vote for Democrats or Republicans. I stopped doing that because I realized that it was the problem with the issues in our country. They are the problem. I believe in my Constitution. I believe in what my Constitution offers me. But both sides through my life have been breaking the Constitution. Actually, they call it amendments. Real simple and silly. And we don't like the way it's going. I definitely am not going to like the way it's going to go after this election. If the Democrats and Republicans keep on winning and doing what they've been doing, which is a big soap opera. That's what I called it for about 25 years. Folks be like, Mark, why you worry yourself about this stuff? And I'm all like, well, because it's really happening. It really happened to somebody I talked to, and I don't want it to happen to me. Oh, don't worry about that, Mark. It's not gonna happen to you. And I'm all like, all right. I'm tired of them picking us apart. They are literally doing everything they can to separate us. And we are the most separated in our country that we've ever been before. I know that there's going to be a lot of tragic stuff accruing in the next 5 years. actually. And I know a lot of people don't know or understand or know where to go to find out the information I know that they actually want to have come. It's the way they want America to go, but it's not just America, it's the whole world. After the vid, we all know that this isn't just America. Under Trump's term, he shut down commerce in America. He told folks like me to not go to work. Don't go outside. Don't go to church, folks. For real? And guess what we did collectively? Exactly what we were told. And right now, based off of the monetary and economic structures that we have, you definitely feel the pinch. I don't care if you're rich, middle class, or poor. We are all feeling the consequences of what they have been doing to us. So this is a place where you can go. We need to set the hate aside. We need to come together on things we all agree on, which, surprisingly enough, most of us agree on a lot. It's just we don't get together and talk about it. It's the only way we're going to be able to fix our local, state, and federal government. So, I have been voting for independents or third-party candidates or write-in candidates since Obama's second election. I've always been an avid voter, so they know they don't have my vote because the numbers all tally up. But if we do, the only way to get Democrats and Republicans to actually do what they tell us they're going to do and to get them to earn our vote is to do this right now, which is vote for anyone and everyone that is not a Democrat nor a Republican. That, when they see the numbers, if we come together and we do this in the state of Ohio, when they see the numbers of how many people voted and how many people didn't vote for them, it's gonna click. They're gonna be like, well, we gotta do something that's gonna make them want to vote for us again. That is the power that we hold in our hands. If you actually want to take the power back from the elitists, globalists, corporatists, they go by a lot of names, a lot of which is not even, they don't even live in America. They're not even American citizens, but they can toss money into our election system, and Democrats and Republicans take it happily. I never once asked anybody for a dime for me to get where I am. And I'm a valid person for you to be able to vote for the U.S. Senate seat in the greatest state of Ohio. All I need is you to write my name in. That's it. Like, share, subscribe. That's free. When you do go to vote, write my name in. And for that, if you guys can spread this message and get that out there, you better bet your balls that I am going to go to Washington, D.C., and I am definitely going to fight for your best interest. I don't care what the consequence is, even if it's death. I lived a good life. But we need people that are willing to actually fight for us. Not just word salad. We need action. And we need action right now. So, let's go ahead and get into this. Enough of my rhetoric. How I feel. Let's go ahead and get into this. I made another video, just sent it out to let you know I'm trying to live stream, right? And I talked to my Richland County Board of Electors, and a wonderful woman walked me through exactly how you find out who your other choices are. The mainstream media, Fox News, and MSNBC, they're not going to tell you all your choices. They're only going to tell you the choice they want you to make. They're all bought and paid for too. It's a big long thing. But, yep. Sorry, Sean Hannity. You're a bought and paid for tool. So, whatever it is, whatever. To each their own. So let's go ahead and walk through these steps. First, I have right here all the different counties. And we have to go right here. Adams County was the first one, top of the list. So, I'm going to start from the top so that way you guys can get to where you need to go. Basically, look across the home page, candidate voter tools. Election information is the first tab. Then you go to, what did she say? Registered deadline. Elected officials, candidate filing. Candidate filing information. So now we go here. You're going to want to make sure the general election and the date. That is the top one for this county. Then you're going to want to select all officials except for the committee members. And then you scroll down. Display officials. Do you understand the process that you have to go to find all the other candidates that you could vote for other than Democrats and Republicans? I definitely, as a senator, will make it a point to come up with an easier way for the citizens to find out everybody that they can vote for. This is just silly. It's biased. It's discriminating against the underdog when the underdog should actually get a hand and a help up. So, you know, that's my opinion. So we're in Adams County. Let's take a look, see. And I'm going to want to write down people that I find. We have a buttload of people that you can vote for, actually, choice, for just for the president seat. Vice President, U.S. Senate seat. So, right here, there are no write-in candidates for these people or in this county that's running for the U.S. Senate seat, right? It'll say write-in pretty much right there by their name. So, for U.S. Representative to Congress, 2nd District, what we have here is Alexander David Schrank. He's a write-in candidate. Not party affiliated. Don't know who these people are. But if you're in Adams County and you want the best choice or a better choice than Crap and Crappier, look him up. Try to get a hold of him. I want to hear his opinions, views on things. So there's one candidate. That is a write-in candidate. As I'm scrolling through, that's looking like about it, folks. So, not very many courageous people willing to sacrifice their life to make a positive change in Adams County. So then how was I going to do this? I will close that out. I am back here. If I click back, delete, Allen County. Enter. So, Allen County Board of Elections. Oh, snap. Allen County. Boom. Successful. Okay. Wow. That was a nice little... Every county sets their own page up however they want. Filing information. So it's going to be different in every county to be able to find these folks. And I can't see anything in the chat. So let me go here. I am streaming. I can't actually, I don't have everything set up. I am not a YouTuber video guy, nor did I ever want to be. So candidate info, current candidate requirement guides. See, now we're just getting into a whole bunch of current candidate requirement guides. Hoopla. Candidate issues, workers, resources for voters. Check registration. My name. Voter registration. What is absentee voting? Contact information. For voters. Candidates and issues. Filing info. Campaign finance resources. Elected officials resource. Ohio Ethics Commission. Voter lists. Select voters that you only. Oh, snap. Holy schmoly. Alright, folks. So they still don't even have their crap together. So that way we can take a look at PDF group, household PDF report, download files. Wow. They definitely need help with their page. Allen County Board of Elections. You know? Time is it? It's 5. They're closed. So I can't even call them. Alright, Allen County. Good luck to all you voters out there. So let's go ahead and go back to here, Allen County. Now, Ashland County is a hop, step, and a step away from me. So let's see how good their Board of Elections is. Important messages. So, election info. This looks a lot like Richland County's. Candidate lists. I almost want to go back. I am. So we'll cut that out. Go back here. Ballots, candidate lists, voter list, early voting, election calendar, federal. So 46-day notice, federal. What do we have here? Oh, Lord have mercy, folks. You see how they are making everything way too hard, honestly, for honest folks like us to just learn about all of our choices. I could have swore when I was going to start this, come up with this live stream and go through this, why can't the Secretary of State make every county do it the same way? So that way it's easier to find out all your choices on who you can vote for when you go to vote. Alright, maybe we can do this a different way. Ashland County. Candidates lists. Candidate lists. And this is just for the county spots. So that is terrible. Elected officials, elected ballots. General election. District type. U.S. State Senate. So let's see if there's anybody kind of running against me doing the same thing. U.S. Congress. Find ballot. Holy schmoly. So there is definitely a way. You guys are going to have to call your county board of elections. What's wrong with a little bit of work? And it's free. You're engaging in your political system at that juncture. Once I realized that once I started participating, it made me feel good about my choices when I actually participated in my own country. It honestly can make you feel good. You're trying, you're doing something. So let's just start right here and view ballot. So this is a ballot that everybody in this district gets to vote for. And let's just scroll down here. Okay. For U.S. Senate seat. So there is somebody running in your district for the U.S. Senate seat. Or else that wouldn't be an option for you. And that is the only... Ooh. What is this seat? Oh, county commissioner. So then if I close this out, District 1, view ballot. Now this, on every sample ballot that you get, is going to be the same in that county. It just carries over in every district for Ashland County. Okay, so enough of that. So let's go to Ashtabula and see what we can find there. It's going to make me click every time. Every page looks different. Current events, election info, candidates. Yay, let's look through this. Non-party candidates. United States President. Okay. This looks a little bit better. What in the world is this? U.S. Senator. Write in. So you can just write in anybody. That don't make no sense. But you can vote. This is where Don Kasich is. So for the U.S. Senate seat, he's a lib. Don Kasich. He's been around the block a time or two. I can disagree with him on a lot of things. He's been a career politician too. All the way down, you really don't have any choices. So, good luck to you folks. So let's take a look, see at Athens. Election info. See another candidate and issues. They probably got some issues. Oh, snap. This is definitely a blue state. Look, county treasurer. Dawn deputy is writing. There's not very many of us, folks. Kind of sucks. I feel bad for you. On mine, in Richland County, I can vote for 3 people. 3 different write-in candidates that I'm going to. And I'm not going to vote for any of the Democrats or Republicans. They lost my vote. Not a single one of them has done anything to earn it. So, almost at this juncture, I feel bad for the citizens in the greatest state of Ohio. Definitely. Like, we really don't have very much choice other than crap and crappier. On the local level, listen, folks. Everybody's heard about what's going on in Springfield. It took Donald Trump once again saying something outrageously crazy. That man does not have to say crazy stuff like that. All he had to do was say something like, a third of Springfield, Ohio's population is of immigrants that got shipped in there since 2019. Solid. And they're causing problems. You don't have to say something crazy like they're eating the cats, man. Listen, those Haitians are allowed to be here in our state legally because laws Democrats and Republicans passed. They're allowed to be here. They want to work. They actually are working, doing good work. On top of the fact that they're getting housing assistance, they're getting food assistance, they're getting medical assistance. And I know my own fellow citizens out here that don't get that, that need it. So it's big. I'm going to keep on pushing on Springfield, but it's not the only pocket in Ohio. Up in Cleveland, there's a bunch of folks. And down in Cincinnati, there's a bunch of folks, communities that got overtaken by migrants because the business owners want them there. So that way they can actually get their products out. Every factory I worked in since 2001 solid, never had enough employees. So then the one guy that could just get things done, we need it right now. They call him a hustler. They used to back when we had a GM plant. But thanks to Obama, he came here, said, I saved General Motors. And within a year, the job I went to college for, gone, left, because he saved it. Ontario, Ohio used to be the biggest stamp plant in the Midwest. Used to be something to be proud of, my community. We had AK Steel, we had GM, we had Maytag, we had General Electric. And now what do we got? Okay. Alright. If you're okay with that, hey, keep on voting for Democrats, Republicans, folks. Don't do your due diligence. Don't call your county Board of Elections. Don't try to find out anybody other than them. Just keep on doing what you're doing, because that's what's going to be in the best interest for your kids and your grandkids, obviously. As we've seen how hard it is for these kids to be able to go work a job, afford a car, and afford a roof over their head. Okay. Keep on just voting for Democrats, Republicans, folks. That's gonna save America. So, Athens County. Announcement. Did I already look here? And I did. So, pop back, delete. Election info. Candidate filing information. General election, district. So this is looking familiar. Hey. Look at her, look at her. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look, Republican, Republican, Republican. It's like the only person you can vote for. Oh, you guys have no choice at all in your county. You have no choice. You have to vote for these folks. Let me see how terrible it is. So, let's go back here. Let's look at an actual ballot. Early voting ballots. General electorate district. Okay. Okay, so maybe let's see if I can find here results. Holy schmoly. There's a buttload of districts in here. So we can go to anyone, view ballot. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure I'm going to vote for Jill Stein again. Third time. Hey, maybe third time's the charm. I don't know what it takes to get these pricks out of here. So right here, U.S. Senate seat. In this county, there's one person that you can write in. No, that's false. How would that work? Because it's a U.S. seat, it's a statewide thing. You guys might not. Yeah, so that very well could be because of me. So you can vote for me, folks. All you gotta do is write my name in right there. It's the only other choice you got other than Democrats and Republicans. And look at this. Republican, Republican, Republican. Like, they're almost running against each other. You imagine? Can you imagine that? I'm running against this Republican because it matters. Because I just want to see. No Democrats even tried. And actually, no independents. No red-blooded, hard-working American citizens are willing to honestly risk their life to just go up there and fight for all American citizens. Holy schmoly. All right. So that's enough. That's all of the A's. Let's go ahead and go through one more. Just to see if this is just terrible. People just gave up hope. Doesn't matter. Just vote for the people that are bought and paid for. Actually, that's it. Don't try to Belmont. And it's not letting me copy the link. Belmont. U.S. Senate seat. Okay. So look, see here. Now, right there, automatically for the U.S. Senate seat, Belmont should actually have write-in candidate of one sort or another. But they don't. Not on this. I'm going... Belmont. Let's go ahead and look-see at one of their ballots. Because, like, seriously, folks, there's a lot of people that do a crappy job at their job on purpose. Absentee ballot, hours, election calendar, candidate issues, ballots. Okay. Find ballots. It doesn't even matter, view ballot. Okay. They still got a spot for a write-in. But there's nobody else. Okay, cool. Cool. Following the system. Now, at this juncture, I'm going to tell you folks, do your own due diligence. Go in, try to look, see, or call your county board of elections to try to find out who your write-in candidates are. Because we're not really I'm not really getting nothing. I wished we could get more. So then I'm going to show you how Good County does it. I'm actually proud to be from Richland County, actually. And it looks super nice. There's already people that signed up for the next election, which the primary election is 5/6/2025. Show them. U.S. Senate seat. Let me see. Let me go ahead and do this. Main view. Move myself over there. So then right here, U.S. Senate seat, folks. You have the choice to vote for Sherrod Brown, career politician. Everybody I've talked to, Democrats, Republicans, both agree we do not need career politicians. If I win, I'm only running for this seat one time. I'm going to go in, I'm going to make I'm going to give us a voice. I'm going to definitely try to fix some things. Write some legislation with only good. I'm willing to work with people who want to do good with no bad. That's it. So then we have, this guy isn't even, he's a write-in. Stephen Ferris. I'm going to go ahead and reach out to him, because like, we need to start talking about stuff. I want to know how he feels about things. Maybe some fixes he wants to do. So then David Allen Pastorius. He's a write-in. Oh, look, there's Nathan Russell. That's me. You can vote for me. And then we got Terry Shabazz. Tariq Shabazz. I'm going to spend my time trying to find these folks, so that way we can come together and talk about some things. So then look at this. Once again, I get to vote for Timothy Grady. Dark Horse for Ohio. That would be his email. I called him. So hopefully he will call me back. He's actually from Mansfield. Yep. Oh, snap. Look. Chick from Shelby, Ohio. A Republican. I grew up in Shelby, Ohio. I'm going to make a video about that. But most everybody here is from Mansfield, which is that district. So that's cool. At least we have, well, it's not cool. Timothy's the only one Timothy's the only one that we could potentially sway to do things we want them to do. I'll tell you right now, talk to some well-to-doers in my community that can't stand Mark Romanchuk. I did some research on him. He owns a business / Mansfield, Ontario. He's one of them career politicians just lining his pockets. So, you know, it is what it is. Right here. Right there, folks. You can vote for me. I did my part. Now it's up to you. Like, share, subscribe. Try to get this message out. Why not roll the dice and see what you can get from a real citizen, one that's been blood, sweat, and tears in these factories and in these restaurants. I promised a whole bunch of people that I've worked with. I've had intellectual conversations with them. And I'm like, well, why can't they just do this? And they're like, there ain't gonna do that. We would like that too much. I'm like, well, I would. If I was your senator, I would fight for that. And I've heard I've worked with a lot of folks, people. And a lot of them was like, oh, well, if that's what you would do, I'd vote for you. And I was like, you will have that chance. And this is the chance. It's right now. So if you help me spread these messages, get my face out there. I understand the computer box or the cameras might make me look crazy. But when the people actually see me, they'll be like, he's giving me the chance. Every vote matters. Definitely. So, alright, folks. Good luck to all. To each their own. Hope you got something from this. And spread the love. Spread love. Stop hating. Alright. Y'all have a wonderful evening. So it won't stop my stream.